What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crowned up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got to talk about this movie. We got to talk about this movie. But before we do, anybody that has not seen this movie, I suggest you turn this video off now and go watch it because there will be a bunch of spoilers in this movie. In this review, I should say. Now, having said all that, let's get into it. Oh, man. A lot to take in, I'm going to be honest. I like this movie a lot more than I thought I would. I'm going to be honest with you. In this day and age, I think that every single time you look at it, they make a remake with movies like this. Movies that were, making a killing back in the day. And they take movies like this and they try to make them woke and they try to ruin the lore. They go against the grain when they shouldn't. You understand what I'm saying? So with this movie, I will say with this. I'm glad that for the most part, they didn't go away from the lore too much. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it was new, but it was something you recognize. You understand what I'm saying? Without being regurgitated. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they did take the first hour of this movie to remind you of the three movies that happened 20 years prior, which, it drug on a little bit too long in my opinion, but I understand why they did it. All in all, this was a good movie. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. To be honest with you, I thought they were just going to make this movie, I'm going to be honest, just being honest, I thought they were going to make this movie just about Trinity and, oh, Trinity is this, Trinity is the one, it was really the one the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't do that, at least to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? In this movie, it seemed like they made both Trinity and Neo, the one, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need each other. You understand what I'm saying? He needs Trinity for what she brings, and Trinity needs Neo for what he brings. And together, they make an unstoppable duo. You understand what I'm saying? Now, having said all that, I will say this. Though the movie was good, it did have some things that I wasn't too fond of. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, the movie kind of drug on just a little bit too long for me. You understand what I'm saying? I understand it's a Matrix movie and everything like that, but it drug on a little bit too long for me, especially in the first hour. In the first hour, you understand what I'm saying? If you truly don't love the Matrix or understand what's going on, they will lose you in that first hour. They will. Because it seemed like they spent a little bit too much time just trying to remind you of what happened instead of letting you know what's going to happen next. You understand what I'm saying? Second thing I can say about this movie that I wasn't a big fan of, and this is just my opinion, this is just me being honest. Second thing I wasn't too big a fan of was, though I did understand the ending was really, the ending didn't make too much sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? It really didn't. I understood it from the sense of Neo and Trinity are the ones to look after now. They're the ones that's going to be in the new Matrix or whatever. They both feed off each other. They're better together and everything like that. I get that. But having a guy like Neil Patrick Harris in the movie, quote unquote, being a new architect and everything like that, the so-called god of the new Matrix and everything like that, I have no problem with NPH, anything like that, but the ending, it left a lot to be desired. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in that same breath, you could say, well, it left a lot to be desired for them to leave room for a second movie and movies to come, which I get and understand. It's just the way that they did it. It seemed like it just ended abruptly instead of just giving us, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just giving us an actual end. You understand what I'm saying? The ending felt a little bit too much like the first movie. You understand what I'm saying? To anybody that hadn't seen the first movie ended when Neo ended the phone call. He had the phone call with the architect or whatnot. And this is not telling you how this is gonna end. It's just letting you know how it's gonna begin and shit like that. And it just felt like the ending of this movie was just like that. You understand what I'm saying? It felt like it was just, look, this is just how it's gonna happen and everything like that. You come face to face with the guy that's supposed to, kept you captive and everything like that, and you let him walk away scot-free. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you kick his ass or whatever, but you let him walk away pretty much scot-free after that. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't a big fan of that. Again, I get that they're trying to leave room open for a second movie. I get it. If there were just better ways to do that, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? That just wasn't the best way to go about it. But again, that's just my opinion. I like the Merovingi coming back. I like seeing the older characters, the exiles and everything coming back. I like seeing a lot of the flashbacks and everything like that. I even liked I even like the little bit of the comedic the comedic roles that they had, like the guy pretending to be like the new Morpheus in this movie coming out of the stall. Yes, it's me. You know what I'm saying? I get the comedic roles that they had. I get the comedic acts that they had and everything like that. Neo trying to take off and fly, and he's no way that's happening. I get that. I even like that and everything like that. But to me, in my opinion, just the ending and how long the first hour felt like. The first hour just felt like it could have been a movie itself. You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't even doing nothing but recapping everything we already knew for those that've watched the first 3 Matrix movies. You understand what I'm saying? Then I'm going to end the video on this, man. This ain't going to be a very long review. But I'm going to end it on this. I enjoyed this movie. It is definitely worth a watch. I am definitely going to rewatch this shit tonight. I bullshit you not, because I enjoyed it a lot. And to be honest with you, though I did not like the way it ended, I understand the way it ended and how it ended. I would definitely be interested to see how they do this movie, how they do the Matrix going forward. Because to me, it seems like they're definitely going to do more movies going forward. So I definitely want to see that, because this movie just left a little bit too much for me to be desired. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay to leave on a cliffhanger, but it's one thing to leave on a cliffhanger, and it's another thing to just leave so many unanswered questions. You understand what I'm saying? In this movie, it felt like I had more questions than I had answers. You understand what I'm saying? At least that's just my opinion, man. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all thought about The Matrix. For those that have seen it, man, did you like The Matrix Resurrections? I did. If I have to give it a final score, I give it a 4 out of 5, man. I really did enjoy this movie. Like I said, it's just a few things that it's just a few things, and it's not even like major things. It's just a few minor things. I'm like, huh? Why did y'all do that? You know what I'm saying? And that's just about it, man. It's not really nothing too much I can complain about with this movie. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think, man. As long as y'all are respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I'll see y'all later, man.